I have here a $35 lathe that I bought on wish.com that I did not have a lot of hopes for, but I'm going to show you how I use this lathe to make this Dumbledore wand. Expecto Petroleum! Okay, so to start off, I had to secure this little thing down onto my table. And when I say secure this, I mean secure it. Because I had to use a lot of clamps, not just to hold this thing to the table, but to also keep the spindle compressed. Because this thing does not have a lot of gripping strength, and it stops spinning the second any bit of pressure is pushed onto this thing. With that being said, I couldn't use any lathe tools to carve out this wood, so I actually had to use sandpaper to slowly break the wood down to the shape and size that I needed. Once everything was done on the lathe, I cut it down to size and then sanded it flat on the top and bottom. To make the actual stick part of this, I used some thick armature wire and then twisted it until it kind of had that really branch-like feel that you get from the actual wand. To secure the wires together and to kind of get even more of that branch-like look to it, I globbed on a bunch of hot glue onto it. And this surprisingly turned out better than I thought it was going to. Now at this point, all I had to do was give everything a nice little paint job. To paint the handle, I first sprayed the entire thing with some white primer and then let it sit and dry. Once that was all set and dried, I taped off the top and bottom parts that were going to actually be silver, and then sprayed the middle section with some matte black paint using my airbrush. As for the silver section, I just used some basic silver spray paint to really give it a nice silver sheen. And of course, we had to add our final little touches with the paintbrush. As for the stick section of this, all I did was layer on about 5 layers of matte black Plasti-Dip paint, and then it was time to finally assemble everything. Alright everyone, that is how I went about creating this Dumbledore wand. If you have any other ideas on how I could have created this even better, leave those in the comments below. And if you haven't yet, check out this video right here where I took some thrift store items and turned them into a cool sci-fi prop. But like always, keep drawing, and until next time, bye!